specific things I'm going to ask each person, or summarize each, because I think you're all here to know. But this was a fascinating panel in terms of understanding the challenges, the severe challenges in terms of being a global company, responding to a global market, and the global challenges, which all companies are more and more global now, et cetera. So what I thought I would do is kind of just throw out to all of you like one basic question. What do you think, or can you think of kind of your worst example of the most difficult challenge that you've seen in your particular case, or your personal experience as a consultant or whatever, and how did you try and solve it, or what was the best way of solving that particular problem? How much, is it something that took a long time to do? Was it something that was what was the challenge of actually finding a solution? Just pick one example, one specific problem that kind of you really thought was remarkable, and then a solution that was actually worked out, and how long it took you to figure out the solution, how long it actually took to put into place. Because if you think about these things, they're very basically ingrained in people, and it's very difficult, one would think, to adjust in a very quick way. So I'm kind of curious, because you've all had some really interesting experiences, you've had interesting cases, that each of them had fascinating clashes or dilemmas, problems, et cetera, that emerged. So that's what I'm going to throw out there, and then we'll open it up to questions.
I'll go ahead and start then. One came to mind as you were sharing that. Some years ago, a colleague and I were doing week-long intensive training with IBM executives in Japan and their wives. We were able to get, that normally doesn't happen, but we were able to get spouses. And then, when I say wives, normally they were the trailing spouse, except in one situation. And during one of the breaks, as we were going through this intensive training, because they realized they had no idea how to do business in Asia at all. These are, Harvard MBAs, high-level executives at the top, and they were using their Japanese business cards in Korea.